What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl. Happy Tuesday to you all. Let's get into this story because this is something disturbing, and I want to talk about it because it's crazy. It's crazy. A North Carolina man's body is found in the trunk of a car during a traffic stop. 4 are arrested in this case. Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. 4 men were arrested after police found the body of a man in the trunk of a car during a traffic stop in Halifax County, the sheriff had said. Roanoke Rapids officer C. Roberts pulled over a car for speeding around 1 a.m. The Halifax County also confirmed this. During the stop, Roberts discovered the body of a man in the vehicle's trunk. The sheriff's office said the man had been shot to death. The shooting victim was identified as Trevon Quantavius Fields, who was 23 years old, of Roanoke Rapids. Halifax County detectives, along with the help from Roanoke Rapids police, discovered Fields had likely been killed outside of city limits. The investigation led to the arrest of 4 men in the vehicle with Fields' body. Raleigh Robinson, who's 22 years old, Trevon Quantavius Shearing, he's 20 years old. Shantron Avondre Persons, he is 20 years old. All of Roanoke Rapids, and Delonte Jaquan Squire, who's 23 years old, and he is from Halifax, were all arrested and each charged with murder. They are being held in the Halifax County Detention Center and are scheduled to appear in court January 20th of 2021. This is crazy. This is sad, because somebody's parent, Trevon's parent, or whoever his guardian is, his family, most likely got a phone call saying what happened to this young man. So my prayers and condolences go out to the family, of course. Those phone calls are, I'm going to say, very dreadful. Nobody wants to get a phone call early in the morning or late at night because nothing's good come at those hours, okay? And I know this from personal experience. He's 23 years old. You know, these kids out here today are doing senseless killings, and all this murdering is happening. It's ridiculous. And have you noticed that some of these young people are not living to the age of 25? You know, they're lucky if they make it to 21. You know, they're lucky if they make it to 21, and they're not even living to their 25 years old. You know, they're hitting 30 is a celebration for them if they do hit that. It depends on the lifestyle they live in. Now, I'm not sure what's going on here because, you know, they will only give you just enough in the media. And the investigation is still going. So they're not going to drop too many jewels and stuff like that. But I would like to know the reason for this. Why did this happen? You know, was Trevon in some type of trouble, or they just wanted him out the way for whatever reason? It's like, what's going on here? What's going on here? They all know each other. So why did they take this young man's life, have him in the trunk of the car? Where were they driving with this body? Was they going to dispose of it, put it somewhere? Like, how can you have that on your conscience? How can you even shoot somebody and still live everyday life without this being on your mind? I don't understand that. We don't have the right to take people's lives. You know what I'm saying? But people do it as if it's everyday life. Like, this is everyday living. Every time I turn on my computer and I look at my emails, I'm getting stuff. This happened in Brooklyn. This happened in Staten Island. And speaking of Staten Island, I do have a story coming about that. This happened in the Bronx. This happened in North Carolina. This happened in Florida. It's like so much. It gets overwhelming at times. But these things are happening. And it's happening a little bit too often because now it's like when people hear it, they're not even shocked or surprised anymore. It's like it's a way of life. And it's sad. It's really sad. I remember growing up and you hear stuff like this on the news. People are like, oh my God, this is a tragedy. But now people just listen to it and just go on about their business like it's part of life. And that's the sad part. When things like this happen so regular that it becomes part of life. And I just don't understand it. I just don't. These young men, these 4 young men, threw away their life. Okay, because you're gonna get life in prison. You're gonna get life in jail, probably because you took someone else's life. That's no way to live either. That's no way to live either. I'm pretty sure whatever this young man did was not worth his life being taken. I'm pretty sure of that. But anyway, I don't know if you heard about this. I wanted to share this with you because this is one part of, something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Like I said before, love and condolences are sent to his family, to Trevon Quantavius Field's family. He was only 23 years old. I'm pretty sure he had a lot more life to live, period. But for whatever reason has happened to him, we may find out and we may not find out. But I'm definitely going to keep my eye on this case. I'm going to put it in my planner, okay? That's why I keep all my stories and updates in there. I will definitely revisit this story once I know more information. You will know more information. And if anybody out there is listening to this and you know these people, you're not required to say what happened or what you think happened, but just send prayers to the young man's family that was murdered in this situation. Okay. All right. So you guys have a great day, and I'll get back with you later.